Hello, everyone, and welcome to this demonstration of CI Connect. We are so excited that this feature has been added to the conference this year because this will add a much more elevated opportunity to connect and network and schedule meetings with other attendees within the conference. So first things first, the most important component of this is to know your login credentials. Those credentials are the same exact credentials of your event login. Okay, so you were sent a registration email, confirmation email from the HCCA team, and it had your event credentials, and those same credentials can be used for CI Connect. Once you log into CI Connect once, you will not have to log in again unless you physically sign out of it. But we recommend, of course, you just don't sign out of it because there's no reason to. So you will land on a login page just like this. You'll go ahead and click on login. You'll use the email that you've registered with, and then your password is again in your email confirmation, but it's the 6-digit number that is in your email confirmation. Okay. If you have any trouble logging in, you can always access the need help help desk. That's what we're here for. You can also just simply reset your own password by emailing yourself, and it will generate or send you an email, then you can generate a new password for yourself. We don't recommend doing this. We recommend you try to stick to the password that we've assigned to you. But if you need to, you are welcome to set your own password. Okay, so once you've filled out your login information, you simply hit login, and then this will take you into CI Connect. Now remember, the event itself is happening on the event platform. This platform here is really strictly for one-on-one meetings and networking opportunities. You can network with other attendees within the conference, both using a regular chat feature, but the beauty of this is that you can also use a video feature, and it can be one-to-one video meetings or group video meetings. So that's really up to your discretion as to how you prefer to use this, okay? So a few things. Once you log in, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your profile and fill this out. Your profile can actually be linked to your LinkedIn account. And what it'll do is it'll populate your headshot here and some of the information, but you can also just go ahead and select your own headshot. This button here will open up your files on your computer and you can find a photo that you like. We have pre-populated some information for you, just your first name, last name, your title, and company. Of course, this is all for you to edit if you so desire, but this is pre-populated for you here. You can include your location, a website, your LinkedIn profile. You can include some reasons for attending, and then we've pre-populated some topics of interest for you. So you can go through and select as many as you want, and then these can also change. So maybe on day one, this is the topic areas that you'd like to select, and then maybe on day two, you want to come in and select different ones. So totally up to you what you decide to do here. Same with compliance industry, go ahead and select one of those, and update. And then if you have any additional compliance industry or topics of interest, you can certainly just type them in and update your profile as needed. Under summary, a lot of people use this for a bio or even just to say, hey, I can't wait to connect with you on XYZ. Okay, so you can use this as you wish, but I recommend maybe doing like a bio or something here. What you'll do then is you'll go ahead and update profile. It'll say that your profile is updated successfully. And what happens is the more robust your profile is, the more recommendations you will receive. Okay, so your recommendations will fall here. These are folks that are recommended for you based on the AI technology that is configured within this platform. You can express interest, or I'm sorry, these are people that expressed interest in you. So they're just kind of going through their recommendations or, attendees in general, and they've expressed interest in you. So this is a good list to see and maybe create some, schedule some meetings with. Okay, and I'll show you how to schedule meetings here in a minute. Your connections are people that you've actually created a connection with. They're people that you can chat with using a regular chat box. Your interested list these are where the section where people you've expressed interest in will populate. You also have a skip list. You are welcome to skip people that you may not necessarily feel like you need to connect with. And don't worry, this is only private to you, so they will not receive a notification that they've been skipped. For your schedule, you can build out your schedule within this platform because the agenda from our event platform will be populated here once the event is officially open. And then, of course, we have our 5 data types, as we call them, which are attendees, speakers. So if you're a speaker, you'll fall under here. Sponsor companies. So these are our exhibitors. If you are an exhibitor, your company will display here. Sponsor representatives. So, anyone that is with a exhibiting or sponsoring company will appear here and then also be reflected under sponsor companies, which I'll show you in a second what that looks like. And then, of course, HCCA staff. So you can either go under any of these data types. So you see me clicking into them. So these are all attendees. So once they log in, they'll be able to create their profile. Or if you're looking for someone in particular, you can always, like a speaker or an HCCA staff or something like that, you can always go right up here to the search bar and just type their names in and look for those individuals as needed. Okay. So how do you create a meeting request? So what will happen is, again, folks will populate, as you can see here. And let's just say that I wanted to schedule a meeting with Emma. In this case, I could show interest, and then I can also request a meeting. What happens is this opens up and it populates the dates of the CI conference. And we did give you an extra day just so you can, create more connections if you'd like to. So you can go in, schedule a meeting. So I'm going to schedule mine for Tuesday the 20th, and these are in 20-minute time slots. Now, of course, and it's open 24 hours. Now, of course, you do not have to stick within the 20 minutes. The room will not shut down if you go past the 20 minutes, but they are allotted for 20 minutes. So here's that. And then you can just say, would love to connect about your new product or something like that. You'll simply hit send. And then what happens is Emma will receive a notification right up here in her notification box. Okay. She'll also get sent an email. And that's the same process for every single one of you. So you'll receive both a notification that someone has requested a meeting with you and also an email as well. Okay. The actual meeting, so if I scheduled it for 1 o'clock, the meeting room itself opens 5 minutes prior to the start of your meeting. Okay, so in this case, if I scheduled it for 1 p.m., the room would open at 12:55 p.m. Okay, so it's very, very intuitive, super simple to use. And again, you're not restricted to scheduling meetings within the conference hours. You can certainly schedule them at any time during the conference days. For our sponsors, you are what we call sponsor representatives. So you will have access to this area here, obviously, where people can see and come in and schedule meetings with you as well. But in addition, you're also going to be listed with your sponsor company. So for example, if we clicked on this group here, I don't know that we have sponsor reps there just yet. So let me see who we have sponsor reps for. Here we go. This is a good example. So these two individuals are sponsor representatives under this company. So people can come in and express interest here, or they can also schedule a meeting directly in the sponsor company page. Now, any sponsor representative can also edit their sponsor company page. So as a sponsor representative, you have 2 things to do. You've got to create your own profile with your own headshot and everything, but then you also need to ensure that your booth, and not necessarily your booth, but your sponsor page within CI Connect is ready to go. So you can upload your logo here. You'll be able to add videos and any kind of text or copy as you desire. Okay, so again, it's a very intuitive process. It's super simple to use. Once you're in here, it'll all make sense and come together. So that's really how you connect and use this platform. Again, we're really excited to see the meetings that will take place, and we encourage you to schedule meetings with colleagues as needed. This is exactly what this is for, in lieu of us being virtual and not having the opportunity to be face-to-face just yet. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to anyone on the HCCA team. They will forward those over to me, and I'd be happy to walk you through anything specific that you have questions about. So again, thank you so much for your time, and we hope you enjoy CI Connect and the compliance conference overall.